Hi everybody, this is a light language transmission to clear out old roles, old jobs, old projects, particularly those where somebody else was managing you or suppressing you or telling you what to do. I recorded this first part a while ago after I left my job, which matched that description. It was very business oriented and very suppressive of the creative flow. And I noticed that all the areas that I had set up as separate from my house, specifically to do that work on somebody else's agenda, somebody else's time, that they were lacking actually light, daylight, sunlight, even light from the lights in the house. They were kind of in corners that were darker than the rest of the house, making it even harder to be there. But I think it's metaphorical as well. This job didn't allow my light through, but it was an amazing contrast to experience that suppression and that inability to be myself and to be appreciated, to really, really call in the path forward in my light that does allow my uniqueness and my gifts to be used and facilitated and to land and to anchor and to have effect. So what I'm doing here is I went through and I cleared all those spaces. One was even the place where I charged my work phone and my work laptop. Another place was where I sat and made myself sit there and do that work to get that money that was really giving my time up for somebody else. And then what I did, you're probably wondering why this image is here, is I then made paper mache out of my business cards and my to-do lists that I'd written out by hand, and I used those papers and I made them into paper mache. As a leaving gift, they gave me a bucket of chocolate sweets, and I used that bucket from the gift they gave me, that gift of that contrast. I covered it in the paper mache and made it into a boho plant pot that now hangs from the ceiling, representing the heaven, and it has life pouring out of it in the form of a plant. So I'm just going to now complete this transmission, this clearing of spaces, of anywhere that you're suppressed, where it feels dark, where you can't be your true inspired self, and allow that flow to come through from your inspiration into physical manifestation and have the effects it's supposed to have. Atatati takata takatokoko. Akatati takakati takakatokoko. Akatati takati takakakati takakaka. Akatatata. So I'm feeling the heavenly energies calming down. Akatatatata, really affecting the throat. Akatatatata, coming in through the whole body, becoming embodied, becoming part of your day-to-day life. Akatatatatati takatatatati takata. Akatati takatati takatokokokoko. Akakakaka. Akatatati takakakakokokoko. Basing that on the foundation, or the solid foundation of what you've learned through those experiences of contrast and those experiences of suppression. So I can feel a platform underneath my feet, very strong, solid platform of what I've learned about the world that doesn't resonate, what I've learned about the world that I can leave behind and let go and grow from, with taking from it the knowledge that I learned taking forward the bits that were of use, that showed you something of use, and leaving behind everything that doesn't align to who you are and where you're going. Akatati takata, akatati tatati takakatoko, akatati takaka, akatati tatata. I feel like knees buckling with the weight of what you've been carrying. And as that drops off your back, it feels like an umbilical cord pulling you forward into something even bigger than the weight of what you've been carrying. Akatati takataka. Akatati tatati takakatoko. Akatati takaka. Akatati tatati takataka kokotoko. Okokokoko. Akatati tatatata. Akatati takatoko. Okokoko. Totokoko. Akatati tatatati takakaka. Akatati takakotoko. Tokotoko. Akatati takati takakaka. Akatati tati takatako. Koko. Akatati takakata kakakaka. Akatati titi. Akatati takakaka. Akatati tati takataka toko. Akatata. So I'm feeling some ascension energies coming from this painting. That is like the extended hand, inviting you to ascend, inviting everyone to ascend to the next level. Akatatatata, there's a transmission about that. I'll link it in the description below. Akatatatatatatitakatakaka. Akatati tatata koko koko ko otototo koko 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 ko. Akatatati takakata takata koko koko. Akatatati takakato koko koko koko. Akatatati takakato koko. Akatatatatatatatatatati takatatatati takato koko koko. Akatatatati takakato koko koko. Akatatatati takakato koko. Akatatatati takakaka. Akatatatati tatatata koko. Akatatati titi. Akatatatatatatatatatata akakoko. Akatatatatatatati takakakato koko. Akatatati takaka. Akatati tatatati takato koko. Akatatati takataka koko. There's a release through the solar plexus. Akatatatata. Akatatatatatatata. Akatatatata. Akatatatatatatata. Akatatatatatatatatatatatatako. Akatatatatatatati takatata. Akatata. Akatatati takatatati takatakata. Akatatati takatakakaka. Akatatati takaka. Feeling a lot of energies coming in through the crown, clearing the diaphragm and the throat. Akatatati takatatati tatatati tatata. Ko. Especially purples and pinks, a whole spectrum of purples and pinks. Akatatati tatatata. Akatatati taka. Totoko. Ta. Yeah. So there's some energy flooding through the crown chakra, down through the light body, clearing it out. Clearing out the energy of other people, other people's voices, other people's thoughts or directions. Even as you move forward in a sovereign way, you may still have other people's voices in their heads from where you've been and what you've learnt. It's clearing those out. It's Clearing out those voices that are no longer of use. Holding only the positive lessons that are of use for you going forward. Ta 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 ta. Seeing dragonflies. Moving you to the next level. Moving in ways that others of lower consciousness would not have even been aware were possible, that you can harness. There we go, that's dropping into embodiment, dropping into your physical body and anchoring through your calves, down through your feet chakras and into the earth. Okay, that's it. So yes, you may find those voices coming up. You may find any ways that you're being suppressed or controlled coming up. Any ways that you think you need to act or behave coming up for clearing out so that you can be in your divine flow and your divine path forward. Blessings, everybody.